Ready?
Yep. First bit of color going on the pan. It's actually very satisfying because it's taken a lot to get here. So yeah, feels good. Feels good. Still a lot of work to do, but it feels good to actually have some paint going on this thing. When you're restoring a vehicle that's 50 years old, there's a lot of steps and things to go through. From a complete teardown to cutting and removing all the rust so you can start at zero and work upwards. By the time paint starts to go on, it all feels like it's starting to come together. To get to this point, we have torn the car down to a pile of nuts and bolts, a pan and a body. We have removed the rotten floor pans, heater channels, firewall, and replaced them, as well as cut out all the bad spots in the body and welded in patch panels. I'm trying to have this car back together and driving for a big car show in Niagara Falls on June 8th. I want to drive the car there, so I have a lot of work to do in order to make that happen. Just adjusting the line to 30 PSI right now. Good? So as you can see, we've got it all hung up nice in here, and we've got the room sectioned off. We have that window and this window, and we have a box fan for this window. We're gonna keep that one closed, and that way it sucks the fumes right out that way. Okay, we have our little crack house set up. And the pan is over there. We've got it all stapled around the ceiling and the walls. And we're just getting set up because my compressor is too big and doesn't have a regulator on it. So we're gonna use a smaller compressor that Dad brought over. And Dad's brought over all the guns and stuff to make this happen because I don't have any of it. So this one's on you. So if it doesn't stick or it screws up, this is on you because I know nothing about it. We were able to get the Beetle over here. It's a little sketchy how it's sitting, but it's sitting there. It's fine. It's rolling. So yeah. You're gonna try this gun first. You brought multiple guns.
Yep. Ready?
Yep. I gotta clean that bench off. Holy moly. So what's the plan? Because like, what's your plan here? Are we both going in and we're both gonna spray same time? Oh, it's really looks like used car oil. Oh, it's gone green. Is it no good?
Oh, it's good. It's just got to be mixed more.
Ah, mix. Yeah, that looks cool. You guys can't see it, huh? But it's really green. Okay. We're all good?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Right. One thing we learned while priming the pan, we have two suction feed guns and they both suck. They're heavy, they spray inconsistent, and they're simply outdated. So I knew I wanted to get a gravity feed gun ASAP.
You can see here, here's the bare metal and there's the primer. It's like an olive green. Got like 3 more coats to do, you know, primer, paint, and then clear, because this is going all jet black. But wicked to see it finally going to primer. Absolutely wicked. So much work has gone into it. So
as I said before, these guns did not impress us, but we didn't really have time to get a new one while we were doing this, so we just made it work. We cleaned them, and we really did everything we could to get them to work better, but we had little to no luck getting a consistent pattern or flow of paint. We still made it work, but I have ordered a new gun for moving forward. Look at this, guys. I was in my front yard spraying all the stuff on my lawn. Come on. That's my lawn. She's out there.
We had definitely missed. Oh.
Oh, you missed a bunch? It's on you.
No, this was your end. Look. Right here.
Oh, come on. I sprayed and sprayed and sprayed. We got to run. Where? Oh, yeah, it is bare metal right there. Huh. Huh. And we sprayed and sprayed and sprayed. What, 96% of it's covered?
98.
It's all army green. Essentially, I'm calling it Oliver right now. Definitely missed a couple spots. Just have to deal with it tomorrow, I guess. That's how I'm thinking. Knock off the high spots, clean up the couple little runs we got. Drive on.
Bottom side looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does. Our little room worked pretty good. Although this etching primer, I will say, is it's strong. It's real strong. Tightens your chest up just breathing it. Hopefully the paint's not as bad, but the etching primer is, you're huffing chemicals in here for sure. But it looks good, and it's all coated. Most
98%.
of it. Most of it.
97.7%.
Yeah, works for me.
14 minutes left on this memory card. Man, filthy. Anyways, I am in the shop. Dad left, and it's now, I don't know, 1:45, but I want to get the sealer all done on the bottom side at least tonight. I've got a thing about this sealer, so I want to lay masking tape down on both sides and then brush it sideways to make it look like it's somewhat factory, maybe. I doubt it, but I'm gonna give her a whirl. I've been thinking about this for a while because sealer is what you see, and it's kind of the last thing before the paint goes on. So if it's all a mess, then you paint it. Like, not cool. So I want to try and do it right. Now, I seen Matt Armstrong on his channel. They did it this exact way, masking tape on both sides and then brushed sideways, and it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna try that method and see what happens. I gotta fix my hair here. Holy moly. Okay, I'm going into the homemade booth. My main seams are gonna be right here and right here, and then up here, across, like really the more spots I can seal, the better. So brushable adhesive seam sealer designed exclusively for automotive uses. Flexible, will not crack, shrink, harden, or sag. Seals cracks, crevices, and body seams, waterproofs, and insulates. Paintable in 30 minutes. Let's do it. My $2 brush. Oh boy.
Alright, I'm covered in sealer, but you can see kind of what I've been trying to do here with my little paintbrush. So hopefully when I go to pull that tape off, it leaves me a nice line with some brush strokes in it. Ow. It's getting late. Alright. Next side.
Sometimes the edges are a little thick, so it's rolling over, but I am pretty okay with that. Nice straight lines. It's all got the brush look in it. See what I mean by thick? It'll roll over, but I can feather that edge back in just using the knife blade. Just lay it back down so it's almost like it's still damp. Probably shouldn't have taken the tape off, but I did it for you guys. This was one part I wanted to make sure was decent because, as I said before, it's seen afterwards. Maybe by the guy who I run over, I don't know, but somebody is gonna see this. Mechanic, me in the future, whatever. Be proud of myself that I actually did a decent job. I mean, better than GM factory seam sealer anyways. So lay that edge down a little. You know, I'm super picky about everything I do. Everything I do, I'm super picky about. So anyways, it's 3 in the morning, 2:51. This is all good for the night. I'm pretty all right with that. So I'll put you guys on charge, and guess I'll see you in the morning. Tomorrow. All right, so I'm back out in the garage, and it's Sunday morning. It was a late night. We got the primer done, and then I stayed up sealing the whole bottom side of the pan. Yeah, we are planning on painting today. Finally, Sunday. We're about a day behind, but we're planning on painting today. Yeah, hun?
Can you hang this up? It's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
It's for the birdies.
It's for the birdies. Did you paint it?
Yeah.
Nice work. Yep, I'll hang it up. But we are hopefully painting today. Oh, it's wet still, eh? I guess it's wet. Haha, she's laughing. All right. So Dad picked up a little bit more paint because we used 2 quarts of primer, and I only picked up 1 quart of the paint because I figured it's just a pan, and on the can itself it says 2 to 4 quarts to paint a full car. So we picked up another can just in case of the clear and the paint because we've already primed it. So yep, now we're just I've been just cleaning up and getting ready, sealing the vapor barrier again, and turning the fan on, getting all the dust out of that side because we're painting and hanging up birdhouses. So nothing really special, I guess, about today. We're just painting. Well, that is kind of our special day. We've been building up to this. So painting. We're gonna start by flipping the pan, sealing the top side,
You're supposed to be helping mommy.
and painting. I'm pretty happy with how the sealer turned out. It was a late night, and it's not as neat as I would have liked it, but it's pretty good. It looks pretty okay with the brush strokes. I'm not sure why I cared so much about that, but for some reason I wanted the sealer to look good, so I tried to make it look good. What do you think? Better than GM, right?
Oh, sure.
I've seen a lot of sloppy jobs, so, and I did miss a couple spots that I seen this morning, but I taped the fan up nice, so now it's actually pulling all the air out. What do you think?
Good.
Not bad, right?
Yep.
A lot cleaner than you would have. Definitely took my time on it. So you got more paint?
Yep.
Yeah. And clear?
Yep.
Did you bring any thinner?
I did.
Okay. I figured you probably would.
Ready?
Yep. Good? You gotta move over. Holy cow, look at this food of this one. Wow. With Dad around, we wasted no time. We got the top side of the pan taped up and sealed in a hurry. Dad wanted to make sure we got the painting done today, so he was on it.
Looks great though. We just pulled the tape off. I think it's worth the time. But anyways, we're pretty much done this now, and it's 20-minute dry times. That gives us about 20 minutes to hang this thing and clean it off and wipe it down and start spraying it.
The money and it's right on cue.
Alright, it's time. We're spraying the pan. The 1974 Volkswagen pan, jet black.
So let's see how it goes.
I get that money on my flesh. Now rockin' with the best.
The clear coat you can feel in your eyes. The primer you can feel in your chest. The clear coat you can feel in your eyes. The paint wasn't so bad. This is, need a bigger fan.
I play dice, I shake them up, and it's snake eyes. I'm the same guy, on the same grind. Money, watch the paint dry.
I guess that's it for the clear coat. We're calling it quits. So time to get out of here and take a breath. Clear coat's a lot stronger than the primer. Hit your chest.
It's a good idea.
Half hour and get it done then.
Yeah, should definitely move it. So we are done, I guess, painting the pan. It is not as good as we wanted it to turn out, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's a hell of a lot better than it was. And I blame the guns. So does Dad. So it's 2 against nobody at this point.
Agreed.
But yeah, we are thinking just quickly. It is Sunday evening, but we're thinking of ripping the vapor barrier down and just moving things back over to where they should be, because over the next week I have to place an order, and that puts the pan at a standstill because the suspension has to get painted or powdered, whatever's going to happen with it, and the parts for the pan have to come in, so the pan's just going to sit still for a minute. The body, however, needs quite a bit of work, grinding and just general love, and then some paint hopefully before we come, or primer, whatever, we're not quite sure yet. But so we need to actually move some stuff around, and we might as well do it now. That way Dad doesn't have to come back over here in the middle of the week to help me move everything to continue working on the body. So yeah, we're tired, but a couple more things and then we can go relax for the night maybe. In the next video, we sent off all the suspension for powder coating and get all our new parts in order for reassembly. So be sure to subscribe because we got a lot coming very soon.